Hi. We have math card games as the topic today. All of the Jumpstart students received their own deck of cards. I felt strongly about this because growing up we always played cards. I have 7 brothers and sisters and I like to play with my parents card games, and that was a great way to build math skills. So I wanted to share some card games that I either know or created to help students use a regular 52 card deck to review math. First game is 99. Really simple, quick game. All players get 3 cards. Be sure after you discard, after you play a card, you pick up a new card, or you're going to only have 2 cards and then you'd have 1 card and no cards. The winner is the one who stays in the game the longest. Face cards, which are all the cards that have a face on them, so jacks, queens, or kings, are worth 10. There are 3 special cards. The first special card is a 4. A 4 is just like in Uno, it's a reverse. So if you're going clockwise, then you're going to start to go the opposite direction, counterclockwise. A 9 adds 0. So I'm right here. A 9 adds 0. So that's great. If you're already at the total 99, you can't go over 99. You have to stay in the game the longest when you get to 99. So a 9 just adds 0, so this lets you stay in the game. Now the 10 is also a specialty card, but it subtracts 10 from the total. So say you're at 99, then someone plays a 10, then you'll be at 89. That gets you to stay in the game, but definitely the next player after you has a free chance, because if it's subtracting 10, then they could fit any card that they want. Okay, so those are the 3 special cards. We're going to deal out a couple of hands, and we're going to practice a game. So, class, this is your hand. I'm going to scooch you up a bit. And this is my hand. Okay, class, what would you want to play first?
The king.
Great. What's the total for the king? Not in this game. Face cards are all what?
10.
10, right. Then you're going to pick up a card, and you got a queen for later. Okay, what should I play? I'm going to play the queen also, so that makes it 20. Okay, then you guys are going to play what? Queen. That makes it how much? 30. Now, which is my worst card? The 8, the ace, or the 3? You're trying to get rid of the highest cards, so I'm going to add 30 plus 8, so it's 38 right now. You have 2 5s and an 8. What are you going to add? Which is your worst card to play? The 8. Sorry, this is your hand, the 5s and the 8. So it was 38. Class, what's 38 plus 8?
46.
46. Let's go with the 46. Now, get some more face cards in here just to bump us up faster. Okay, so let's say it's at 48, and you now have 2 5s and a king. What are you going to play?
King.
So that's going to be 58. If I have ace 3 king, which is 10, I'm going to play the 10, so that's 68, right? Then, these are your cards. Which one do you want to play?
7.
The 7. Okay, what's 68 plus 7? Everybody's answer is 68 plus 7. 75. Okay, so you've got 75, and which one am I going to want to play?
10.
The 10 is not worth 10. Remember, it's minus 10. It's a specialty card. One habit is you might want to scooch it to the side. Okay, I'm going to play the 3. What's 78 plus 3?
81.
81. Okay, next. You guys have these cards. So it's at 81. You got a specialty card also. Which one is your specialty card? The 4. So you're going to keep the 4. So it's at 81. What are you going to play? 5. 81 plus 5 is 86. Now, I have the specialty card, the 10, the ace, and a 3. Which one should I play?
3.
I should play the 3. So it's at 88. Now, you guys just drew a jack. What are you going to play? The jack. So what's the total now?
98.
90. It was 88 or 89? Was it 88 or 89, class? 88, okay. 88 plus 10 is 89. Now, you just drew a 6. Do I have a card that I can play? What should I play?
Jack. Wait.
Jack won't fit. It's at...
The 10. Wait, yeah, it will. It will give you...
Okay, what is our total?
89? 98. 98.
We're at 98.
Ace. Oh.
So I can play the ace. 99. That's the name of the game. 99. Now, these are your 3 cards. Which is the only one you can play?
4.
The 4. So it's back at me, still 99. I'm going to say, okay, back at you. You got a 10, so you can play the 10. So what's it going to be if it was at 99 minus 10?
89.
89. So I'm going to take advantage of this time, and I'm going to play the jack and put it right back up to 99. Do you guys have any cards that you can play? No. So, because you can't play, you're out. I'm still in the game. I win. Good job, you guys. Woohoo! Now the next is played just like the game War, where each player has a stack of cards. You deal out all the cards. Okay, you guys are writing this down. You're making sure that you have this. If you miss part of the top, we'll do it later. Be sure you're copying from right here. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, so this is played like War. Each of the 2 players, or you could play with more people if you'd like, turn up a card at the same time, so the cards become visible at the same time. For example, they would both flip up a card, and boom, you'd be able to see it. Now, with these 2 cards, you can play a variety of games, 6 different games as a matter of fact. But the winner is whoever the one with the most cards at the end. So the winner's the one who has the most cards at the end. You deal out all the cards. In this game, jacks are worth 11, queens are worth 12, and kings are worth 13. 13s are hard because we don't really know our 13 times tables, but it's nice to learn them. So you decide which game you're going to play. If you're playing sum challenge, you add all the cards, and the first to say the sum of the 2 wins. You guys just pretend that this is a plain old 6 and a plain old 5. What's the sum? 11. Okay, the first person to say 11 would get the cards to build their stack. Okay, let's try another couple of these. Ready?
8.
This is sum, so you added the 2 plus the 6. There you go. Now, let's play with the same cards, but let's change the game. You could also play difference. So difference means just take whichever number has the greater absolute value and subtract the other one to find the difference. So everybody, what's the difference between 6 and 5? 1. So that would be the difference. Now, what about the product? Product means to do what, everybody?
Multiply.
Okay, I need to hear everybody. I know you're copying, but you need to also do this. Great, multiply. So what is 6 times 5?
30.
30. So the first one of the 2 of you to say 30 gets the cards. Okay, let's try it with these. Let's say that we're playing difference. What's the difference between these? 4. Let's say we're playing product. What's the product? 12. Whoever says 12 first. Okay, now we're going to add another layer. So we're just calling these, sorry, we're just calling these the sum challenge or the difference challenge or the product challenge. We're going to add one layer, and that is integers. When we add integers, we're going to need to make just like with money, the black cards are positive and the red cards are negative. So just think about black cards as positive, red cards as negative. Let's do the same cards, but let's find the sum of these two, with this being positive 6 and this being negative 5. Everybody's thinking of the answer. You're going to say it out loud now.
1.
Positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive 1. So you would say positive 1. Now, if you wanted to be fast, you could just say 1. That would be faster than the other person, right? So that would be just fine. That is the accurate answer. First person say 1 gets the cards. Okay, what if we were playing these same two cards and we wanted to play the product? What's the product of positive 6 times negative 5?
Positive 30.
1 positive, 1 negative. If these cards are different, they're going to be negative. So this is going to be negative 30. If you have one that's red and one that's black, remember when you multiply or divide, if you have one negative, like a little minus sign, the answer is going to be negative. If you had two negatives, the answer is going to be positive. You can see that little plus. Okay, so these are the different games. But with sum and difference, remember, we're going to use like we taught in class, and I put that video up this morning. With the sum and the difference, you're going to use, if the signs are the same, what rule will you use? Signs the same, what do you use? Same, add, keep. And if the signs are different, you're going to use different, subtract, bigger. So sum and difference for the integer challenge is actually the same game. So you're going to play sum difference or product. Okay, let's play product. Everybody's ready? What's the product? Negative 12. Excellent. And we will continue on with more games in the future, but those are some games to start with. The sum, difference, or product challenge, or the sum, difference, integer challenge, or maybe we'll call it integer with sum and difference challenge, or integer product challenge. There you go. Thanks.